Hi, my name is Joanna Cook, and I'm here at the 22nd Annual Bake-A-Thon. I guess I just start talking about myself. Well, I grew up in a great home. We never really cooked. We were Pizza Hut people, and I'm a little bit ashamed to talk about that right now, but I've moved on to better places where I use the refrigerator and I use the oven, and it's good. I am kind of new to this whole baking thing. This is my first competition, and I'm pretty good at everything I do, so I know I'm going to win this one. Beginner's luck.
So how many competitions have you been in before?
27. Well, 26. This is the 27th, but every single year, and I've only lost one of them. I have a shelf like this of golden eggs that I place up in there. There's room for many more to come throughout the years, but I'm very confident that if I've won 25 of these, I'm going to win another. I mean, I'm the best. I'm the best. I care the most because baking is my life, you know? And if I care the most, I'm just confident that I can win, you know? And it's my specialty. I mean, even though it's all I do, that means I'm better at the one thing, you know? If I was more, well-rounded in other aspects, it would distract me from the real purpose, you know? The real purpose. But this competition's gonna be a good one. I'm feeling the gold. I'm getting ready, you know? Just can't wait, you know? Pop!
Hi, and what's your name?
Oh, hello. I'm Timmy. That's it, just Timmy. Some people call me Timmy the Taster, 'cause I taste. You know, I've been judging these bake-a-thons for almost 15 years now. It's been just amazing. Like, to taste people's creations and their, what I call art forms. It's just undescribable how amazing my job is. Just to get a little flavor, little hint of creativity that they put into this bake-a-thon. It's just amazing. I don't know where it would be without it. Whipped cream. Ugh, salted cashew. Pop-Tart. Plastic pear. Pasta. With a little bit of oregano sauce. The meat was a little bit microwaved, I would say. 8 seconds! Yes!
I got into baking when I was 7, and my family wanted to make a stew, and I was in charge of making the meat. And so I got this red meat loaf thing. It was like in a tube, and I put it in the microwave, thinking, how else do you defrost something? And it caught on fire because I put it in for too long. And so, that's when I learned I'm not a cook. I'm a baker. Baking, see? And I just learned this is my life, I had an easy bake oven once. It made awful food, but I made it good.
I'm hoping for the golden egg prize, of course. I mean, who doesn't want the golden egg prize when coming into the bake-off? I have a nice little place for it on my mantle. Aside from the golden egg, I just want that fame and recognition for putting those years into baking and the baking industry and always cooking, and I've put so much into this, so much training. I do the finger exercises and I lift weights because whisking can get really hard when you've got 6 or 7 eggs in there. So I have the weighted whisks. And it's hard. I mean, I'm not going to say it's easy because it's hard. I wake up every morning and I run with 3 pounds of Bisquick on my back, and I train, and I don't know, there are some other people, I mean, I'm not trying to name names, but people are saying this B girl, I don't know, Butterwick, whatever, she is my competition. Does she run with 3 pounds of Bisquick on her back? That's all I'm saying, you know. Muffin mix, 2 eggs, 375, 1 cup of water, bake 20 to 22 minutes. What do you want? The egg, the egg, the egg.
This book, Baking, I got it when I was a young lad, and you know, it's my Bible. I read it, breathe it. It is everything, everything. Without this book, I would be dead. I wouldn't be here. One of my favorite dishes, I just happened to open this page, but one of my favorite dishes is creme brulee, and I make it really special because it says 3 large egg yolks. I use 3 small eggs. It's just totally, it changes the whole concept of it. And I just, you know, it has recipes, but I like to add my own flavors. I put pepper in it. I know that sounds weird, but it gives it a nice spice, you know? And like here, marshmallows. It sounds like a like a normal treat, but when I make them, I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, it's just everything about this book. It's me. Baking. When buns have almost fully risen, center rack in the oven. Preheat oven. Throw in some. The sticky buns must be unmolded minutes after they come out of the oven.
Well, it all started when I was a young child, back in Minnesota. You know, it was a cold day, and I couldn't go out in the snow because I only had shorts back then. And so my mom, she decided to make us some salad. And, you know, salads, it's okay for me, but not one of my favorites. And what she does is just come out with a big ball of lettuce. And she plops it on the table and she says, "Here's your salad." I'm just like, where's the rest of it?
Yeah, I would say I have a little bit of an anger problem. I know you wouldn't know. I'm the top yoga star in Pilates, and I stay very calm usually. The only problem is when I enter the kitchen, I get a little heated up. You call yourself a banana? You're not even full size! Heat! 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 One! No! One! Okay. It's okay, it's just eggs.
Yeah, there's talk of this new girl. I remember her name. I don't think it's worth, you know, remembering, but apparently she's, you know, the next Martha Stewart, but I don't think so. I don't. I think that Bee Butticher, I'm sorry. This brings back awful memories of our past. It's really hard for me to bring up, but when I was a child, in elementary school, people would make fun of my last name, you know?
Anyways, after she brought out this ball of lettuce, she brings out the main entree, lasagna. And, you know, I'm like, okay, lasagna, not bad after this lettuce. I mean, can't get much worse, can it? Well, she comes out, this big tray of it, filled with this much water at the bottom. This much. I don't want water in my lasagna. I want tomato sauce. I want the spices, the oomph. Almost get serious. Or just get very into these things. No. It's just what I do. I gotta, you know, live and breathe what I do. I'm very excited to be here. This should be an exciting year.
They come up behind me and they just tap my shoulder, and I turn and be like, "Hey, Bee, your butt itch? And I'd be like, no, like, why would you ask me that? Like, my butt does not itch. They're like, well, are you a butt itcher? And I wouldn't really get it at first, but then I realized that my name, well, it's spelled butt itcher, like butt itcher, but I like to pronounce it boutiture. Like, you know, like the French do, like, boutiture, I want a crepe.
Welcome to the 2008 Bake-A-Thon! Today, the bakers will be making peanut butter cookies. Are you guys ready? On your mark. Get set. Go! Shake, down the ball! Where is it? No, you got it! You're out of the way!
Too big, 9.
Glad you can count.
You know what? Johanna.
It's Joanna.
Johanna. Call you whatever I want.
Do you want to mess with me, girl? No.
Well, I don't like to talk about the one I lost, but what happened is I was making a cake. I mean, that was what we had to do, and I was making it was beautiful. It was like 8 layers, and it was perfectly frosted. But you know what? What happened is I tripped, and one of my eggs that was like getting ready there before, like I made it, I guess, rolled off the table and cracked, and I didn't notice it, so I only put 2 eggs instead of 3. But I didn't know, you know, and the judges tasted it, and this taster person said that it didn't taste like there were enough eggs in it, you know? And that was insulting to me, because how am I supposed to know if the counters aren't a perfect level, if they've got a slope to them, and my eggs are gonna roll off? Like, how is that my fault? I got robbed. I still deserve that egg, and there's a spot on my mantle where it should be. And I'm really upset still, you know? But I got that taster fired, you know, and this new kid's here, whatever. I don't remember his name. Tim, I don't know.
Alright, ladies, let's see what you've come up with.
Try mine first.
Try mine.
I have a special ingredient.
What? I have a special ingredient, and mine's better than yours.
Well, what's your special ingredient?
Cinnamon.
I use cinnamon.
What?
You both use cinnamon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm allergic to cinnamon, so I can't eat these cookies if they have cinnamon.
You can't eat them.
I'm gonna die if I eat them. So, you know,
What does that mean?
it just means that, we have to forfeit. There's no winner. Sorry, I gotta go.
Screw this.
Ugh.
Hi, I'm Joanna Cook, and since I lost the bake-off, I've been doing a lot of animal training and animal taming, and right now, these are some wild white lion tigers. I have tamed them. They're very calm now, and I actually give them dog snacks. They respond very well to canine treatment, although they are lions. Very dangerous.
Hi, I'm Bee Buttacher, and well, ever since I lost the bake-off, which I hate to talk about, it's really hard for me, but you know, I've decided to use my baking for good causes. You know, I bake for the elderly, I bake for the homeless, and I bake for the criminals and, you know, the juvenile halls, you know. what a good cookie can do for you, you know?
Hey, it's Timmy the Taster. So, turns out I went to the doctor. I'm not allergic to cinnamon. I guess it was paprika. Sorry, I get them confused sometimes, you know. So, I kind of felt bad, so I think I'll just try one of their cookies, you know. Can't hurt me.
They just come up to me and be like, "Hey, B, does your butt itch?"